everyone, it's Hannah here and thanks for coming to my channel. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the new One Size Beauty by Patrick Starrr Secure the Blur Primer. Now I also will be trying out the under eye patches and just using a couple more things in this video, but the main focus is on the primer and whether or not it's worth the price. I'll also be doing a wear test with check-ins, so keep watching to find out what I think of this primer. But before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I do post new videos here every week. Also follow me on Instagram at Thehennaali because I'm always on Instagram if not here on YouTube. But alright guys, let's get into this video and let's see if the Secure the Blur primer is worth the hype. Alright. So I am currently barefaced, ready to go. I have nothing on right now. So today is definitely a more One Size Beauty based video. I'm going to be trying out the new Secure the Blur hydrating under eye patches, but the main star of this show is the Secure the Blur primer from Patrick Starr's One Size Beauty. So this primer right here is the main event of this video. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and apply our under eye patches and let's just get into getting into this look and this review. So let's get into it. All right guys, so here we have the Secure the Blur hydrating under eye patches. This comes in a pack of 6 and it retails for $25. But there's supersized patches that help depuff, reduce the appearance of dark circles, smooth fine lines, and improve overall texture. I guess this is best to use before you're applying makeup, just to get your under eyes ready for your makeup. So I'm gonna take out one right here. It comes in this really pretty pink pack. Here they are. All right, so I'm going to apply this. Oh, so it's kind of like in this, they're like two, oh, this is really like drenched in the product. I'm so bad at this. Ah! Just get that whole, whoa, that is really big. Feels really nice and cooling on the skin, honestly. I'm not gonna lie about that. Not that I'm going to lie about anything, but I just thought I'd tell you guys that. These actually feel really cooling on the skin, really moist and cooling on the skin. So we're just gonna let that sit there, let it simmer. I think I'll even do my eyeshadow with these on because this can catch like any fallout or anything. And just let it sit there and soak in. Why not, right? Okay, so there are your Secure the Blur hydrating under eye patches. And now I'm gonna quickly just apply some brows and let's get into our eye makeup. Alright guys, so it's been a complete 10 to 15 minutes now and it feels pretty dry on the skin. So I already finished my eyes. I just have to put liner, mascara, but I can do that last. So I'm just gonna take these off. And I feel like not a tingling sensation, more of like a plumping, since like I feel like I felt like a plumping feeling or some kind of. So you guys see a difference? I don't know, my under eyes feel really nice and hydrated. But yeah, they feel really nice. So, alright you guys, so the main event, this is the One Size Beauty Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. It is 1.2 fluid ounces and it retails for $30. So let's put this primer to the test. Before we get into this, I do want to kind of go over my skin type with you guys. I do have combination to oily skin. I also have very large pores, acne scarring, pitted, box scars, you name it. So I definitely am always on the hunt, and I do actually have some breakouts right here as of right now. But if you're new to my channel, I am always on the hunt for a good primer, for a good base, just because your makeup doesn't look good unless your base is not prepped and ready to go. But I definitely want to see how this does, just because Patrick Starrr, I mean, his his makeup, his face makeup, his base makeup is always so flawless. So maybe this is the secret. So let's get into it. So it's like a little twist off cap. Looks like a little squeeze bottle right there. Well, I'm just going to squeeze some on my hand. Looks like on my fingertip there. It's like a little gel. It feels gel-like. I want to be a little generous with it, but at the same time, I don't like to overdo primer, especially when they have this consistency, because a lot of time it can kind of come back up, like break into little pieces and come back up. So I'm gonna spread this all over where I have texture and like all my stuff basically. And you kind of want to tap in the product as well. Everything is kind of pushed in there. And just quickly, the claims: it's an ultra blurring, pore refining primer with niacinamide that mattifies and evens out skin's texture as it grips makeup flawless application, enhanced wear, applied before makeup. So I just wanted to come in a little close to the camera lens. That is what my skin is looking like with the primer. So far so good. It felt really nice. It doesn't feel tacky at all. It's like it's dried down, which is interesting, but it seems like a pretty hydrating primer. Doesn't really seem matte, but of course we will see how it looks with makeup on, as the main claims for this primer is it grips makeup for flawless application and enhanced wear. So it's all about if it leaves the skin looking flawless with this primer. Alright you guys, so I'm going to apply my foundation. Now this foundation I use all the time ever since it came out, and that's the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Stick Foundation, and this is in the shade Latte 300N. It has become my all-time favorite foundation. I wear this all the time. No matter, whenever I'm doing makeup, this is my go-to foundation. So I always do this with every primer review, is I use my current foundation because I want to see what it works well with. If it works well with what I use on the daily. If it doesn't, then I have a problem, because I love the products that I use on a daily. So let's go into it. And I'm going to also apply my foundation the way I normally do, nothing different, because again I want to see if it works the way I apply my foundation, and that's all I apply. That might be a lot for you, that might be not as much for you. Everybody has their preference, so this is just how I do it. I'm going to take the Rare Beauty foundation brush. Love this brush. It is a little bit expensive, but I am obsessed with using this brush. This is all I use to apply any foundation I use. It is just such a good foundation brush. I'm not too big on like worrying about covering my breakouts. I definitely could. I know how to, and I could, but I've kind of come to that point where I'm like, less is more, and I feel like the more you put on breakouts, the more problem you're gonna have, the more cakey it's gonna look, and you want them to be able to like do its thing and go away. So I try not to put too much on them, like concealer and all that. I don't do that. So I just kind of let them be. I'm human. I have pimples. Gosh. Alright, so the foundation is looking really pretty on the skin, honestly, so far. I will say this primer is quite hydrating, as my skin never really looks this like dewy, I guess I would say, whenever I do my foundation. So I really like that actually, because now I'm going to go in and apply powder on like my under eye and just like in the inner areas of my face. So I actually like that hydrated look on the skin. I definitely feel like my skin looks very fresh and healthy, even though I mean I do take care of my skin. A lot of skincare, guys, but it does look really nice when the skin is not completely matte. And even with the powder, I still don't try to, I don't bake or anything, so I like the finish. My skin is looking really nice. If you guys can see, I think the foundation looks really pretty on, even just alone right now. Let's see, I mean, let's finish the rest of my makeup and we'll see. But I guess I'm gonna do this on camera because it's fitting with the fact that I'm using One Size Beauty, and this is their ultimate setting powder. It's in the shade Translucent. Can I just tell you guys, such a good powder. Oh my god, Patrick did it with this powder. It is so good. This is all I use now to set my under eyes and just like my T-zone and just anywhere where I want to apply some translucent powder. best powder ever. And with any powder, I use my Tati Beauty Blendiful, and I'm just going to take some right here. I love this powder. When I tell you, it is so blurring and just beautiful. It's not cakey. It does not have flashback. It's so pretty. I love the One Size Beauty setting powder, and I was not paid to say that at all. I truly like this setting powder. It really blurs out the skin. But alright, you guys, I went ahead and finished the setting powder. Now I'm going to actually go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup and come back so we can talk about the Secure the Blur primer. And yes, we are back. All right, you guys, so I completely oh my god, let's try that again. All right, guys, so I completed my makeup. I actually completed my makeup quite a while ago. I do this a lot, but I've had my foundation primer on for a good hour and a half now, so I'm definitely going to check in with you guys once, and then we'll check in the last time, and then we'll talk about what I think of the Secure the Blur primer by One Size Beauty. But I will not lie to you, because like I said, I don't lie, but my foundation, my base makeup looks so pretty. Like, it looks really nice. I definitely didn't go ham with bronzer, and I kept it very soft, kind of like that soft glam kind of look, kind of vibe, you know. But I really overall, oh my god, I have like hair, but I really like how my base makeup is looking. I'm excited to see how it holds up. I mean, so far so good. It said it lives up to, you know, having that flawless base, but we will see, and I will check in with you guys on my cell phone and soon, and then we'll come back here for the last check-in. But so far I'm really happy with how my makeup is looking. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so this is now a 3-hour check-in. Look at that sunset behind me. But my makeup looks really, really pretty. It's been 3 hours now with it on. Let me just turn this way. There's Mowgli. But it looks really nice. So I'm excited to see how it looks on the last check-in, but I think this foundation is working really well with the primer. But yeah, so I'm happy with it. And yeah, you guys, I will see you in my last check-in. All right, guys, I am back with my 5-hour check-in, and can I just tell you, I am impressed. My foundation, my base looks amazing. I know I've been home all day, but I've been going outside with Mowgli to walk him, my little Shih Tzu puppy, and I did get a little oily, as you can see right here on my nose and a little bit on my forehead, but nothing too crazy. I didn't really see too many claims about long wear longevity of the makeup. It was more just the makeup just looking more flawless, a lot more smoother. So I will say my makeup base did look a lot more flawless. I won't say my pores, I mean, actually, now that I'm looking at it, you guys, my pores do look a lot more refined. They're not small or anything, but they do look a little bit more like of a minimized look. Even though they're still there, it did kind of smooth them, blur them out a little bit. So overall, I think the performance of this primer is there. I do have a con, however, and for me that has to be the packaging. Reason being is because with squeeze bottles like this, you cannot get all the product out, especially for a $30 primer. It's definitely going to be difficult to get all the primer out of the bottle once it's getting closer to the end of that. So I really don't like the bottle just because I can't really get all of the packaging out unless I would to be like really old school and like cut this off, because that's what I used to do when I couldn't get all the product out, is I would cut the bottles like tops off and like scoop it out, because hey, look, we're spending money, okay? I'm not out here about to just throw away a bunch of product that's left over that I could probably use 30-40 more times. So I really don't like the packaging in that sense. It's cute, it goes with, you know, the theme, the packaging is really nice, it looks pretty, but it's not a very, you know, economically friendly packaging, because I'm not going to be able to get all my products out of here that I paid for unless I cut this open. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but otherwise the primer itself looks really nice. I will be using this primer in more actually. I think I'm gonna just use this for now and see how it does over time and hopefully update you guys if I need to. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I do post new videos here every week. Also go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Thehennaali, because I am always on Instagram, if not here on YouTube. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. All right, bye guys.